Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm preparing banana leaves to roast my ogiri. Ogiri is fermented sesame seed. This has been fermented for 10 days. I also have fufu, cassava from fermented cassava. Blended them and I'm gonna set it aside. I'll cook it later. So this is the one to be roasted, the other one to be blended. The ones to be roasted are going to the oven. These ones are going to the freezer. I am wrapping them with plastic wrap and into a big Ziploc, and into the freezer it goes. Today I'll be doing bitter leaves. That is the bitter leaves. I have onions, some of the ogiri, peppers, chili pepper, habanero, fish. This is locust beans. We call it kenda. It used to make kenda, sorry. Kuta fish, and I have meats and a smoked turkey, spinach, kale, cabbage. I'm gonna use about a handful of this bologie, and this is green palm oil. I'm gonna use a cup of palm oil and salt to taste. So for the vegetables, I'm gonna wash them. This is the kale. In Sierra Leone, there are other vegetables that goes with bitter leaves. They are not here, so I'm improvising. And give them a good wash and put them in the colander. This is the bitter leaves. I've washed and chopped the onions into the blender. They go the onions, pepper, locust beans, some of the ogiri will be blended. Pour into the pot with the meat. I have salted and dried pork and smoked turkey. So I'll be adding the blended ingredients now. Wash the blender. Time for tea break. I'll be cooking the fufu, which is the fermented cassava. That will take about 10 minutes. I'm giving it a good mix. Doing some multitasking here, checking on the sauce. This is Egusi. It's melon seed. It's blended. This one causes the sauce to be thickened. The sauce is the alakpa. It thickens the sauce. Back to my fufu mix. You shouldn't leave it too long on the fire, else it will make some lumps, which is undesirable. It has to be smooth. So I'm giving it some good mix. And yes, the house is smelling so nice with all the flavor coming from that pot. Tea break. Mix a little water to soften the cassava fufu. And now I'm done with the fufu. I'm just cleaning the pot. Give it one more mix. That's it. Turn the heat off. Go back to my sauce. I'm scalding the vegetables so that they will remain green and they will not add too much water to the sauce. I pour some hot water to it, and I'm adding some salt, and I will cover the bowl for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, give it a mix. I put the cabbage into the pot. Don't worry about the chunks of cabbage. It will all incorporate well. I like it that way. You can cut it up a little thinner if you want. Checking on the ogiri. It's about an hour on low heat, 150. It's still not golden brown yet, so I'm putting it back. In goes my vegetable, spinach, kale, bologie, green, all going into the pot. And I'm gonna give it a good mix after this. Yeah, very good nutritional value from this vegetable, and the juice that came out from it Can also be used whether you want to drink it or not. This is smoked turkey. I'm putting it at this time because it's already cooked. I'm just putting it now for it to infuse its flavor into the sauce. It's smoked already. It has its own salt to it. It can be bought from any African store. Giving it a good mix. Incorporate everything well. Yep. Now to clean the sides of the pot and to clean the wooden spoon, which we call the ibako. The wooden spoon is called ibako. Now it's time for some palm oil. I'm putting about a cup of palm oil into the pot, and I'm going to add some of the grounded melon seed egusi. Egusi thickens the sauce. So if your sauce is not thick, you keep adding the grounded melon seed egusi. I'm going to give it another mix to incorporate everything well in the pot. I'm trying to minimize waste and trying to use all the ingredients I have out. So yeah, everything is smelling so good, so mouth-watering. The house is full of flavor, you know. Oh, time to taste for salt. I think I need just a teaspoon, which I'm gonna add. A teaspoon of salt, make the bitter leaves taste sweet. Oh, Mary Poppins. A teaspoon of sugar makes the medicine go down. So this is good to go at this point. We're not done yet. I'm talking about the salt. The salt is good to go. If you notice, I'm not using any Maggi or seasoning cube. I just cook with salt. I think that is a healthy option for me. So I reduce the heat a bit. 15 minutes later is what you have. I'm adding the fish now. Yes, I do like the head, and it has its own aroma. This pot is full of goodness, I'm telling you. Goodness in the pot. Goodness in this pot. Now to my fufu. This is how we do the fufu. Mold the fufu. Mold the fufu. We have to put it in a ball shape. That's how it's served. So I'm trying to do just that. And now my bitter leaves is ready. 15 minutes. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yes, it is good.